Hello there, and welcome back for another stream. It is Saturday night. We have 40 people waiting for the stream to start, and now I welcome you to the start of it, basically. I hope that everything's gonna work. I hope the chat box will appear. I hope the screen captures will work today. Apparently they don't, because it says that they're already supposed to be showing what's on the screen, but they don't. But I think I'm gonna figure that out. Regardless, we got 4 more national finals tonight that we're gonna do some votings for. I understand if they're not the most exciting ones. It's basically San Marino, Poland, Germany, and Moldova. And I will be completely honest that I don't really have much hype for any of them. I think Germany had a pretty decent one, but other than that, it's I mean, San Marino's not bad, but it's certainly not like up there with Finland and with Portugal, and same thing kind of goes for, I think Moldova had a few good songs. I think Poland, regardless of the poor production quality on their national final, it was still decent. Saturday night Groody live, yeah. Howdy Groot, how you doing tonight? I'm decent. I've had a like, it's Saturday, it's weekend. I kind of hate the fact that it's Sunday tomorrow already, but we gotta just live in the now and kind of appreciate what we got, I guess. Probably less people tonight because there is a pre-party going on right now. Oh, well, bad planning from my side, I guess, but maybe that makes the voting sessions a bit shorter, and then the stream won't like become 3.5 hours again. I'll try and keep this one a little bit shorter because, I mean, it is an effort to keep streaming every day and to just put in the hours, and maybe we don't need to overdo it. I still really enjoy it, but of course, some of them tend to grow really long. And like yesterday, I planned like maybe 1 hour. We ended up on almost two. We'll see how long this one is gonna get. But of course, we have 4 voting sessions to get through. And the first one is San Marino. I'm not really sure how many people have like basically listened to the songs from San Marino. If you have, then that's pretty damn cool, because then you should participate in the voting. I've actually not submitted my votes for today's voting sessions yet, because I kind of need like just refreshing my memory a little bit with the recaps that we do. I've listened to all of the songs, of course, and watched the performances, but I still kind of feel like I need the refreshing thing that a recap can give us from all of the selections, especially when it comes to my lower points. I know where my big points are all gonna land, but the lower points definitely need some refreshing of the mind there, and maybe that applies to you as well. So I'd urge you to basically check out the recaps when I link them in the chat as well, so you can keep up. Ivanik ranked all 104 songs from UVPSM questions. I have tons of them, but that will take all night, I think. But yeah, I would ask why, but I assume we could just have an all-nighter discussing why you ranked all 104 songs. The Pope checking in. Happy to have the Pope back. Missed the Pope from the last voting session, I think. Donald Trump is the regular voter, though, I'd say. Listen to them all and survive to tell the tale. That's very nice to hear. All 104, or just the finalists, because the finalists is all we need. We're only gonna vote for those. Love the streams, mate. Just make sure to get a balance. Yep, thank you. The streams are tons of fun. I'm so happy to hear that people enjoy them. I'll try and put a balance, but for now we're still going daily. We'll see how long we can keep that going. But yeah, we appreciate the effort, and here's to this lasting just the right amount of time. I'm more dreading the last 4 NF stream will be. Yeah, the last 4 NFs that we're gonna do is gonna be a long stream. I'd assume, because those 4 are really great, or well, at least 3 of them, I'd say. World Story, just listened to the Polish NF live recap, and I gotta say that I really enjoy 6 out of 10 songs. Whoo! I don't, but but I'm happy to hear that you enjoyed it. That's awesome. I've heard the San Marino selection. There are not many choices. I think there are a few. I think I have a few songs from that selection that I'm actually quite fond of. The Pope missed on Thursday because he had a club meeting until 9 p.m. I wonder what club the Pope is a part of. I think we're just going to get going to the voting. I mean, there are 58 people in here, so if more drop in later, then they will do that. But yeah, the stream was basically supposed to start at 9. As always, I'm a bit late, but we're here now. I'm going to shrink my little webcam here, put it up in the top. We're gonna check the recap. I'm gonna give you all the link right now so we can check it. It's 5.5 minutes long. And I'll mute myself, of course. We're gonna listen to it. Then I will fix my votes. You will fix your votes, and then basically we'll do the voting. So here's the recap. Posting it now, and now I'm muting myself. So let's wait. Oh god, no! Why is it not working? Oh, come on! Why does it not work? Oh, this is terrible. Wow. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now we go. Okay, time to mute, and yeah, let's watch the recap. All right, we're back. Just gonna block this one out now. I'll actually, in the meantime, I will basically do this. Oh God, let's see. That was the San Marino selection. I hope you listened to it as well. If you needed to refresh your memory of the songs, I think it's not a bad selection. Honestly, I quite enjoy it. I think there's good stuff in here. It's obviously not like the best selection I've ever heard, but I think there's absolutely a bunch of good stuff in here. And I'm quite a fan of a bunch of it. I just made sure like I rechecked my list to make sure that all of the songs that I like are in on my little votes here. I kind of feel like I should move one of them out. I'm still like... Obviously I could be more well prepared for this, but you know me, I'm usually not that prepared. Okay, I think this... Ooh, I'm actually like at the point where I feel like, oh, I shouldn't blank this song, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Alright, this is the way it's gonna look. I'm not sure, like, my votes may be completely different to what most people think about the selection, because I didn't follow this selection when it happened, and I have no idea what the favorites are. I know what song won, and I know the song that came second, but I don't know like what songs that people really enjoyed from this selection. Maybe I'm blanking all of the favorites and I will be the odd one out, but I've gone for the songs that I like. So I'm gonna save... Oh, I accidentally typed in my country as Switzerland. That's not correct. I'm gonna give you the voting link now. Let's see, let's just... I can actually share this again, I just realized. And now my face is covering everything. Brilliant. We'll do that. We'll put myself up there. Yeah, let's take the selection here. I'm gonna give you all the voting link so you can get your votes in now. We'll have 5 minutes, so 21:25. I'm closing the voting. So get your votes in right away. As you can see, I'm already in. I've submitted my votes, and yeah, get your votes in basically. Not familiar with this selection, so I'm gonna sit this one out, but I'll join in the later ones. That's well said, Taylor. I'd encourage you to do it exactly like that, because if you don't know the selection, then you shouldn't vote in it. So yeah, that's a good attitude to have, Taylor. I really appreciate that. There is actually more choice than I remember. I misremember there being close to none. It's not as bad as that. These streams are also great in that way, apart from everything else. Thank you. Happy to hear that. Yeah, it's a decent selection. I feel like I'm stuttering now, but San Marino might be the NF where the actual winner places the lowest. I mean, I remember when we did the Eurovision voting sessions, like before we did all of the national finals, I mean, Poland finished behind San Marino in the semi-2 voting, so... and we're gonna do Poland today too, of course, so we'll see. It's at the same level as the Romanian selections, the songs. I think this one has better songs than the Romanian one, if I'm honest. Then, of course, there are more songs in this one, but I did not really care for the Romanian one, I gotta be honest with you. Let's see how many votes we've got in. We have 11 voters, so the people aren't as fast today. Maybe it's also like hard to distinguish the different titles of the songs here. I had a little bit of an issue with that, because I feel like I'm not really that comfortable with knowing what all of the songs are called, and there's a lot of songs in this selection. And maybe like it's difficult to pick 10, because maybe you just remember like 5 or 6 that you liked or so. But I managed to get 10. I actually blanked a song that I thought I would vote for as well. So listen to the recaps. Why are these songs actually good? Yeah, right. They are. I mean, it's not the best selection in the world, but I mean the expectations that I had for a San Marino selection were really low, and I actually really liked it. Groot, I have to refrain from because I know too little from the selection. Yeah, okay, that's completely understandable, Andy. I'd encourage that. Would have probably given 12 to Thomas 23. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. You'll see how much I give that one when we get to it. Based on the recap, I don't regret not following this one, but there are some songs that I'd want to give a listen. Yeah, you should give a few of them a listen, Mihailo. I don't think you would regret it. A few of them I've put on in studio cuts, for sure. 35 people have voted. We still have 2 minutes that the voting is open. I apologize for cringe taste. That's completely fine. Lucario, all songs in this NF suck, lol. Well, that's very discouraging. I disagree, but sure. Asterios controversial blanks, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I guess you could ride me on that one too. Harmonia dissonance is mesmerizingly average per 4. Ranking everything from best to worst, even the blanks. Oh wow, that's ambitious. We can't even see those, but you do you. If you enjoy doing it like that, then you should, regardless of we can see them or not. 45 people have voted. Obviously, they're... Oh, Donald's back. Wait, the Pope was gonna vote today as well. Where's the Pope? Where's the Pope? Am I blind? Oh, there we go. The Pope. Sad Gustav lost. Well... Tromba reminded me of Camille Show Puerto Rico from Armenia. Do you remember that one, Groot? Yeah, I remember it, unfortunately. I think Tromba is way better. It's more charming to me. And I like the whole little dance as well. It's charming, isn't it? We still have 1 more minute to vote. Of course, like most of the voting sessions have had like around 90 voters or so. It's actually kind of pleasant to have around 50 because then it'll be a bit faster. I feel like most of the voting sessions drag out a lot, but this is a decent amount of voters. I mean, the first ones we had 70, and I think that was pretty decent amount of time. But yeah, of course, I'm really happy when like 100 people vote as well. That's really, really cool how there's so much interest in it. But I feel like sometimes when there are a lot of people, not all of them are like really that into the whole thing and they're not writing in the chat. I feel like when we have 59 here, there are basically 70 viewers in the stream right now, so that kind of tells me that most of the people who are voting are basically watching as well. Missed the Finland voting stream and nearly missed this one too. Thankfully made it this time. Yeah. Where is the link? Can you tell me? I'll give it to you again, Vitor, so you can check it out. I'll wait for you to get your votes in as well. The time is 25, so hurry up. Hurry up. Am I too late? No, if not, if you go on the link right now. Fewer voters and 24 songs. I feel someone might get a 0. Oh, let's hope not. Let's hope no zeros. We don't appreciate those. We got 2 more. Let's have everyone get at least 1 point. Yeah, let's hope so. My family's points. Longest name ever. Longest name ever. What's the point of writing it like this? Jere who loves Chain of Lights. Well, very interesting. 65 voters. Who was the one who wanted the link? Vitor, tell me what you voted, please. Will you stream tomorrow too? I'm not sure. Probably not. Like not a voting session tomorrow. I can't do a voting session tomorrow as well, but maybe I'll do a quick stream. Predictions: Like an Animal will get at least 1 point. Yeah, I think you'll be right on that one. I wonder if it'll be close between Salvaje and Fiori su Marte. Maybe. I guess we'll find out. Some songs sound better than I remember in the recap, maybe because some of them will lose me during the 3 minute. Maybe. That's an understandable point. We have 67 voters. Please, Vitor, tell me when you're done. I can't wait for you forever. Wait, so someone made their family watch all of this? Apparently so, Jeffrey. Some songs sound... Oh yeah, I've already read that. Okay. I'm gonna close this up very, very shortly. We still have 67 here, so when the clock turns over to 28, I'm gonna start the voting. Maybe a quick casual 2-hour stream. Yeah, exactly, Lord Hangervoth. I'm not even sure Like an Animal will make top 10 here. We'll see. Don't like Chain of Lights as a song, but I have a soft spot for it because I used to have a crush on Anita Simoncini as a kid. Ketsuno Alex, aren't you the one who's the Pope? You're not allowed to to have a crush on... I don't think Anita Simoncini was alive when you were a kid. I can't. Maybe I vote to Poland. Thanks, Rude. Okay. Yep. No problem. Okay. We'll start the voting. We have 67 voters still, so we're gonna check. We're gonna change the appearance here. Enable fast mode. We're gonna open the scoreboard and we're gonna watch the voting. Let's just make sure that I zoom it in so it's... That looks good. That looks perfect. We're starting with Groot. He's the first one up, and these are the first few points that he's giving out. If they show up, there we go. Let's speed it up a little bit. We got an 8 for Fuoco e Benzina. Oh god, saying these names is gonna be hell. And a 12 for Fiori su Marte. Oh, love it to bits. Love, love, love that song. It's me, Adrian. Next one up. First few points going in here. So, bunch of songs already getting points here, which is always nice to see. Mama Told Me with an 8 there. Prisma with a 10. And the 12 to Fiori su Marte. Good start for whatever the group was called, I don't remember. But good start for them. I have no idea, from America. First few points here. 8 points to Fiori su Marte. 10 to the Due Punti song. And the 12 to Salvaia. So Ronella is on the scoreboard as well. We only have 3 songs on 0. One of them is Like an Animal, I see now, but Vibel gives it 3 points here to move it up. 10 points to Tromba, moves it up into second, and the 12 to Se qualcosa in me che non funziona. Yeah, we're not saying that every time. Litz from Turkey, Like an Animal, gets 2 more points there. 10 for Non Bastera. And the 12 to Mama Told Me. Moves it up pretty high there. San Marino was a banger NF. Too bad most of my faves got stuck in the heats. I didn't check the heats, so I wouldn't know. But I think the final was decent. Peaked Ivanik. 10 points to Peaked Jacks there. And the 12 to Tromba. Tromba closing in on Fiori su Marte at the top there. Giving 12 to Ronella is like a meme troll vote. Oh. I don't know. Jacob, 10 points to Oblivious down there. And the 12 to Tromba moves up into the lead. Wow. Ooh. Okay, Asterios, controversial blanks maybe. We'll see where those go. Eiffel 65, only song on 0 points so far, which is interesting, I guess. Fiori su Marte with a 10 there. And the 12 to Se qualcosa, you know the song, I'm not saying the name again. Tromba getting nothing there, so Taya up next, voter number 9. First few points going in there. Collide is very low down, I expected that one to do a bit better. Tromba with a 8, Fiori su Marte with a 10. And the 12 to Sul tetto del mondo. Moves it up into the top half. Sasha, next one to vote. First few points going in here. We have an 8 for Fiori su Marte. We have a 10 for Fuoco e Benzina. And the 12 to Tromba. So there's a tie for the lead at the moment. Tromba and Fiori su Marte at the top. Tromba versus Ledeva, so true. Yeah, it's looking like it at the moment, but we were only 10 voters down. Fiori su Marte going back up into the lead here by Penguins votes. And 23-23 gets the 12. Moves it up into third. Moves it up into third. Genghis Khan is back voting as well. It's always nice to have so many recurring people coming back to vote. Eiffel 65 gets a big 8 there, and Tromba with a 10 up into the lead again, and 12 to Fuoco e Benzina. Is this going to be another one of these exciting votings, like the Denmark one mainly? Like the Denmark one is just imprinted in my head of how exciting that one was. 8 points to Collide, 10 for Out of Space there, and the 12 to Tromba. Back up in the lead it goes. Back up into the lead it goes. Sensor repeat DK. Well, I think it was DK that was super close here. Yeah, that's absolutely what it was. The Pope has apparently moved to Vietnam, it seems, which is interesting. Eiffel 65 gets a 10 there. And the Pope also likes Tromba. So Tromba up with another 12 there. Has a pretty big lead now. But a lot can change. Carl and Sexton Gustav currently voting. The Swedish king, if you didn't know who this name is, basically. 10 points to 23-23, and the 12 to Tromba again. Ooh, maybe we're not having a repeat of Denmark. Maybe Tromba is the one that's going to run away with it. But we're still only on voter 16. Verso, American Eurofan. First 3 points there. 8 to Out of Space. 10 to the Se qualcosa song. And the 12 to Mama Told Me. Moves it up into the top half. Like an Animal, still on top half, but it's very far behind. Let's see, Alexei from Ukraine, 8 points to Tromba there, 10 for Se qualcosa, and the 12 to Mama Told Me. Fiori su Marte getting blanked again. It's falling behind, 30 points behind. Hugo next up. First 3 points going in here. We have an 8 for Sul tetto del mondo, 10 for 23-23, and the 12 to Fiori su Marte. Nothing for Tromba there. So Fiori su Marte catching up a little bit there. And then we have Harmonia Dissonance's mesmerizingly average per 4. 8 to Fiori su Marte, 10 to Tromba though, and the 12 to Fuoco e Benzina. Moves it up into third. Portugasque from Portugal, of course. First 3 points going in here. I have a 10 to Se Qualcosa, and the 12 to Fiori su Marte again. Nothing for Tromba. I'm gonna bump up the speed just one more. Sayad from Pakistan. Here are the first 3 points there. 8 to Non Bastera, 10 to Fiori su Marte, back up in the lead it goes, and 12 to Sacro e Profano, up into the top half, and we got a lot of songs on 50 points. First points from Flo Rida, who's apparently from Hungary now. Like an Animal, stuck on the right side. And the 12 to Fuoco e Benzina. Fiori su Marte back up in the lead here. Kevin from the Netherlands. We have some points there for Something For You, which puts it up into second to last. And the 12 to Sul Tetto del Mondo. It's got a few big points. It's got a few good points so far. Doot Doot, currently voting here. 10 points to Fuoco e Benzina, and the 12 to Tromba. Back up into the battle it goes for the lead, basically. Turg. First 3 points going in here. We got an 8 for Tromba. 10 for Salvaje, and the 12 to Sacro e Profano. It's a battle for the lead, we gotta say. There's also a battle for third, and, well, a few more all the way through. Te Deum from Sweden. We got 10 for the long title, and 12 to Fuoco e Benzina. Nothing for Tromba there. Leif Give Passion. Okay, he likes L'Alieno, he also likes Fuoco Benzina, and he likes Non Bastera the most. Interesting. A new 12 there. I like that one a lot too, so... Or a lot. I like it. I like it too. Lucario, let's see what song sucked the least then. Oblivious sucked the least apparently. Fiori su Marte getting nothing there. Interesting. J Sora, well, we can see your top 10. We can't see the rest of the ones you ranked, which you obviously did. The 12 to Fuoco e Benzina though. It's actually joining the fight for the lead here. The Fuoco e Benzina song. Jamala Vader. 10 for the long title, and 12 to Fuoco e Benzina moves up into second. Wow, we got a challenger for the top spots here. Bluebell currently voting here. 8 for Stessa Pelle, 10 for Like an Animal, and the 12 to 2323. Alright. We basically have like 5 songs that are definitely in it. 3 of them are 1 point behind all of them. Beirut currently voting here. And the 12 goes to Like an Animal. The entire top 3 getting nothing there. Among Us Sus. First points go there to Tromba and Fuoco e Benzina. 10 to Due Punti, and the 12 to 2323, which is absolutely getting into the mix now. I apologize for cringe taste. Well, let's see it. Tromba up into the lead here. 10 points to Fiori su Marte, and the 12 to Salvaje. Puts itself a little bit higher there on the right side, but it's very far down so far. Curtis Mart from Russia. 10 points to Due Punti sull'Equatore, and the 12 to Fuoco e Benzina. Nothing for... Fiori su Marte gets blanked by a lot of people, which is really interesting to me. Kevin from Canada. 8 points to Collide, 10 for Fiori su Marte, and the 12 to Prisma on the right side there. Moves it up a little bit. Very close at the top, gotta say. Jere, who loves Chain of Lights, is the one voting now. Tromba with an 8, 10 to 2323, and the 12 to Fuoco e Benzina. Is this the first time it's leading? Maybe. But yeah, it's basically, it was down a bit further back at a long time, but then now it's up in the lead. Fiori su Marte takes it back, but Bruno gives 12 to Fuoco e Benzina. This is much more intense than it ever had the right to be. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yux from Italy. 10 to Fuoco e Benzina, pulls away a little bit more, and 12 to Se Qualcosa in Me Che Non Funziona. Luca is back from Argentina. I forgot to do the halfway mark, I just realized. It's passed long ago. But yeah, 12 points to Fiori su Marte. Up into the lead, goes by 1 point. Tromba has fallen behind a little bit. Crimson from Canada. First points there. Fuoco Benzina up into the lead again. Tied on points. And the 12 to Tromba. So it crawls itself somewhat back into the mix. Valespierre from France. First 3 points going in here. 8 to Due Punti. 10 to Fiori su Marte. And the 12 to Se qualcosa in me che non funziona. I'm gonna just hear this title repeated in my head when I sleep later, I think. Liechtenstein. Let's see what you liked from the selection. Due Punti with an 8. Fiori su Marte with a 10. And Salvaje with a 12 there. Doesn't alter its position at all, but still. Turns out to be an interesting voting sequence. Yeah, for sure. This is way too exciting than I thought it would be. Donald Trump likes Eiffel 65. Sorry for Donald, no one else really does, it seems. So Eri gives 8 points to 23-23, 10 to Prisma, and the 12 to, yeah, the long title again. My family's points, let's see what the family agreed on here. 5 points to Fuoco e Benzina, 8 to Tromba, 10 to Oblivious there, and the 12 to Sacro e Profano. Nothing for Fiori su Marte again. Ricardo LG. Fuoco Benzina up to the top. 8 for Tromba, 10 for Like an Animal there, and the 12 to Fiori su Marte. Back up in the lead it goes. We have 20 more voters to go. First 3 points going in here. Tromba up into second there. 10 for 23-23, and the 12 to Fiori su Marte again. 22 points in the lead now. But as we know, songs get blanked, and songs can come back. Alipan loving the Alien. What? The Alien? 12 points to 23-23 at least. So yeah, it moves up into fourth there. It's probably still in the mix, you know, but it's a little far behind. Olibollen, 10 points to Sacro e Profano, and 12 to Tromba. Fiori su Marte not getting anything there again. Andy says, people blanking Mama Told Me are not my friends. I guess we're not friends then. I blanked it, so... Piero Esteriore put Laliano into second to last. 12 points to Fiori su Marte again. Adri from Spain. First points going in here. 8 for 23-23. 10 for Due Punti up into the right side. And Fuoco Benzina with a 12. 20 points behind the lead now. Più che mai, più che niente. Okay. 8 points to Fuoco Benzina. 10 to Tromba. And the 12 to... Se qualcosa in me che non funziona. Pretty big gap between the top 5 and the rest, but yeah. Reingan from, I believe that's Timor-Leste, I think. 12 goes to Mama Told Me, which is in 7th place at the moment, only 1 point behind 6th. Yuyu, 12 points to Titan. Okay, let's see what the Titan is then, that gets the 12 here. 10 for Sul Tetto del Mondo, which has fallen behind a bit. Mama Told Me up into 6th place now. Still 80 points up to the top 5. Hey, wait, do you wanna dance? We'll see if we got something danceable for the 12 points here. Salvaje, I guess so. Blanked the entire top 5, so that's something. Valentina Moneta, let's see what's approved by Valentina here. 10 points to Fuoco e Benzina, and the 12 to Detitre. San Marino voter from San Marino. First 3 points here. Salvaje up to the top of the right side now. And the 12 to Fiori su Marte. Fuoco Benzina has caught up, but there it became a big... like the gap increased again. We have less than 10 voters left. Valentina Moneta's backyard. Salvaje has moved up to the left side here. Fiori su Marte with another 12. With another 12. 8 voters to go. 7 more points for Ledeva up there. 8 to Collide. 10 to Se Qualcosa. And the 12 to Salvaje. Salvaje is making a comeback, but I think it's a little too late for the win, but it's crawling up. Paulina puts it back down a peg. 10 to Mama Told Me, and the 12 to Out of Space. Again, blanking the entire top 5 here. Atlantic Ocean, 6 voters to go. First 3 points going in here. 8 to Due Punti, 10 to Salvaje again, and the 12 to Tromba. Nothing for Fuoco e Benzina there. 5 voters to go. There is a pretty big gap at the top at the moment, but things can change. 10 points to Laliano and the 12 to Non Bastera. A lot of songs at the bottom getting points there. 4 voters to go. It might be over. With the 4 there for Fuoco Benzina, I think it might be over. 10 to Fiori su Marte, I think it's over. It has to be over. 12 for Sul Tetto del Mondo there. We have 3 voters to go. It's not going to be as exciting as the Denmark one, but I believe, yeah, it's definitely over. Cosmic Summers, 10 points to Tromba there. Back up into the second it goes. And then 12 to Sul Tetto del Mondo. Leon from Germany. First few points there. Collide puts back on the left side. 10 points to Tromba, back up into second. But Fuoco e Benzina takes it over again. We have definitely a battle for second going on here. Final few votes coming in here. All songs obviously not going to get 100 points, but still. 10 points to Fuoco e Benzina, giving it second place, and the 12 to Mama Told Me there. And these are the final results for what's it called? Una Voce per San Marino 2023 from the Groot Stream version. In last place, Something For You, 55 points. Didn't really get that much. 65 points to L'Alieno, which came second to last. How many songs are there even? There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 21. 21 songs, wow, that's a lot. L'Alieno gets second to last, 20th basically. 19th for Eiffel 65 and 18th for Never Give Up, which I thought would have done way better. He's really good singer, this one. 82 points only. So, yeah, 18th place for him. Then in 17th, all of the remaining songs got over 100. Non Bastera ended up in 17th, regardless of them being up here a little bit. Oblivious with 125. Prisma with 130. Stessa Pelle with 133. Very close between all of these songs. Due Punti sul Equatore, 144 in 13th. And Collide got 12th with 151. Only 1 point behind top half. 11th place, Ronella with Salvaje, 152 there. Only 2 points behind Sul Tetto del Mondo, which got top 10 basically. It got 10th. 20 points behind Sacro e Profano, 174 points for that one. And then 21 points up to the actual winner, which finished in 8th in our voting. Like an animal here. 7th place for Out of Space, 205 points, and then 229 for Mama Told Me, which finished in 6th. And then, of course, we had a pretty clear top 5. Gotta say, Se Qualcosa in Me Che Non Funziona dropped back a little bit there towards the end. 291 points, finished 5th. 23-23 in 4th, 332 points. 6 points behind Tromba, which came 3rd in the end. And 8 points behind Fuoco e Benzina, which finished 2nd. But there was still a gap on 44 points there at the end for Fiori su Marte, which is the first winner of today's voting, basically. So I'm just gonna save that into my document. We have one winner down. You can see, let's see, you can see the voting grid here. Yeah, votes scattered all over the place, really. Fuoco Benzina may have ended up getting more 12s. I think Tromba got quite a lot of 12s, actually. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 12s. Fiori su Marte got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. But yeah, Tromba got a lot of 12s. We've have a few 12s all over. We, of course, have 12 points to Movie Star here, which came from Donald Trump, right? Yeah. But yeah, these were the standings. Are we happy? Are we not happy? Tell me while I prepare the next voting session. We're going to close this one. And the next session will be Poland, if I'm not mistaken. So, of course, just like with this one, I haven't voted yet, so I'm going to vote after checking the recap. Same time as all of you will vote, but we're going to move on to this one. We have the participants going in here. So we got all of them here prepared. We're saving it like that. We're basically... I'll just prepare the recap. Give me a few seconds. Of course, I just need to remember what the whole selection is called. It's a long title. And let's see. I believe this will be the link. Please don't... Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm sharing the recap link in the chat now, so you can go check it. And I will also do the same, of course. Let's see. I will just There we go, and I will mute my microphone. We're gonna listen to this, then we're gonna take a small break during the voting, and then we'll be back to do it. Maybe at 10 p.m. we'll start the voting. We'll see. I'm muting the mic now, so yeah, let's check the recap. This is not a good selection. I'm sorry, Poland, but this is not good. And the audio mixing doesn't make it better. Let's just say that much. We're gonna start the voting. I kind of feel like I'm gonna get a little bit of a head start on you. I'm gonna block that. I'm sure that people have already decided to vote. Yeah, not Blanca has already voted. I can see that. I'm gonna get my votes in before I share the link. I'm not even sure how I want to vote, but I'll get myself a little bit of a head start, I'd say. Something like that. The fact that you have to vote for 7 of these songs. You know it's not great when Solo is genuinely among the top 5 songs. I think it's in my top 5, yeah. Oh god. Yeah, I guess something like that. It's not a good selection, seriously. This is really, really awful. I'm sorry, but yeah, it's not. Okay, regardless. Stop being pessimistic. I'm gonna share the voting link. Let's see, there we go. I'm sharing it in the chat now. We're gonna take a little bit of a break. At 22:00, we will start the voting. As you can see, well, I'm the second voter, so that's something, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna start the voting in 8 minutes. We'll take a little bit of a break, and we'll be back very soon to check the voting. How do I find out 7 songs worth voting here? Yeah, it's difficult. Such a tough one. I feel like there are no more than 3 songs worthy of points, but the rest will be random, I guess. Yeah, don't randomize. You'll just have to try and like pick one over the other. Yeah. Let's take the break, and we'll be back soon, not shortly or soon. whatever works. Um, Let me just make sure I got something fixed here. Wait. God. Oh god, what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm just going through everything on my computer. All right, I'll be back soon. So yeah, see you soon. We're gonna go on a break now. So yeah, be right back.
Take all the time. Words can begin to bring to light every little thing, the subtleties that make you so sublime. Nobody feels this void quite as right. Only you. I don't need anything if you're my everything. Only you. Trigger change in my ways and so much more. Only you can drive me wild, leave me high. Always you. The way you smile leaves me high. Stay as long as you like. I'll help you go to sleep at night. Anxious for the days I can lend an ear to ease your mind, or a voice for your pain. Hum a song that was made just for you. Drive me wild, leave me high. Always you. The way you smile leaves me high. Only you can drive me wild, leave me high. Only the way you smile leaves me high. Only you. Only you. I am a poor out. Bury my body in the ground and just sleep. And just sleep like you do. The thorns you left inside my back. Was it easier for you to cut me out? Bury my body in the ground and just sleep. And just sleep. Like you do. Like you do. Like you do. Like you do.
Okay, we're back. Basically, we have, yeah, a lot of voters this time, gotta say. I mean, we had like, what was it, like 50, 58, 57 voters for San Marino. We have 94 for Poland. I'm gonna speed up the voting process this time around a little bit because it's we can't be here all night, but I'm enjoying it for the moment. We'll see what the results in this one will be, and if I'll still be enjoying it afterwards. I think we got a pretty clear, like, I'd say that 2 songs are very superior compared to the rest, in my opinion. I'm trying to think, like, what song did I give 8 points? Because I think I like that one too. Yeah, maybe a clear top 3. Whatever. We're gonna check the voting. I think 2 songs. Oh, okay. Something unexpected happened. What's going on here? I've never seen this happen before. What's going on here? Please help me out. Someone who knows what Scorewiz is doing. Wait, there are 74 people watching and we have 98 voters. I don't like these when these things happen. But I also don't like when these things happen. What's going on? Click here to make it invisible. Maybe then it works. Wait. See below. Preview your scoreboard, right? I can't watch it. I can't watch it. What are we doing? The booty effect, not TVP rigged Scorewiz. What's going on? Nah, this is... I don't know what's happening. I don't know how to fix this. I have no idea how to fix this. What's going on? Like, it doesn't work. I can do this as many times as possible, but it's not gonna work. 95 voters. Blanca fans crashed the scoreboard. Try seeing if it's your cache or something. What would it be with that? Should I just clear my cache on my web browser? I could do that. I'll try and do something. Maybe I need to update Google Chrome. I don't know. What's going on here? This I don't like this. I don't like this. Okay, so I have 316 megabytes of cache. Do you call it like that? Let's clean that up. Should we come back to Poland? Maybe, but I don't know if it's gonna work like after that. You know what? I'm gonna update Google Chrome. Wait, I'll blank this out. Ugh, this sucks. I'll close down everything, I think. Yeah, I'll just have to reopen everything like the way it was later. I think I think I can do that. Okay, we're updating Google Chrome. Sorry that you have to sit through this. But yeah, we basically need to restart Google Chrome. This is more intense than the Denmark voting. Yeah. Groot forgot to give Blanca 5,000 points. It won't work without it. Ah, maybe that's it. Oh no! Stop playing the song. Okay, scoreboard is visible. It still doesn't work. Lads, what are we doing? Oh, it's pronounced cash. Oh, I didn't know it was called cash. Cache sounds so much more cache. I like that. When it starts working again, Blanca is going to have 1,000 new televotes. I don't know. This has never happened to me before. Let's just check something. Let's just go on yeah, the Benidorm one. This one works. It's basically just the Poland one that didn't work then. Has someone feeling like the incoming votes? Does someone have like a name that it can't register? Like there are weird names down here. Is that the issue? You know what? I'm gonna basically see what happens if I open the scoreboard in a different web browser, as all of you are recommending. You won't be able to see it, I think, but I'm just gonna see what happens. Can't show it in Firefox either. If we have to vote again, we should all give Blanca 12 points. No, we shouldn't have to vote again. Can you see your other scoreboards? Yeah, I can. I think it's the weird names. I mean, I could delete the weird names. These two down here. Or is it only this one that's like messing it up? I'm terribly sorry to the person who wrote this as a name, but I'm gonna delete your votes. The website can't read those weird names, which is why it's crashing. Yeah, I think that could be it. We're gonna try it. I'm sorry to everyone who writes these weird names, but I'm gonna delete your votes. I can't delete the votes. I can't delete these votes. Can I delete my own votes? Yeah, I can. Okay, so this person... It disappeared now. Maybe it's my votes. Let's see if the... Okay, what? Okay, so it was someone who named themselves something stupid, but their votes are gone now. But I deleted my votes too. Sometimes weird names are not processed by the algorithm. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. You know what? I'm gonna submit my votes a second time and see if it works. I won't share that with you. But then, of course, my votes will be last. But yeah, you'll just have to live with that. Or I guess we all have to just live with that. I forgot what I voted for. Let's do this really quick. I think it was something like that, maybe. It could be me that's the issue as well. We're saving that like that. I submitted new votes. There we go. Manage the incoming votes. 94 voters. I'm in here. Scoreboard is visible. Okay, it works now. Okay, so everyone, moving forward, don't write these weird names, because that will just make the whole website crash. And I'm gonna delete you if you write a weird name. So, now everyone knows. Here are the 10 songs. We're gonna start. Not Blanca is the first one who votes. And these are the first few points. Of course, you only vote for 7 here. Groot taking my place. Welcome to the back end of the vote. Thank you. I feel very welcome. Booty got a 10 points. And Solo got 12. Gladiator got nothing. Okay. It's me, Adrian. First few points going in here. 8 to New Home, 10 to Never Hide, and the 12 to Solo. Okay, so people seem to want Solo to win anyway for our final, I guess. Taya, next one to vote here. We got 8 points for Be Good, 10 for Never Back Down, and the 12 to Gladiator. Okay, order somewhat restored, I think. Those votes I could more understand than the first two. Crimson, 8 points to Never Back Down, 10 for New Home, and the 12 to Gladiator. No, okay. I thought Gladiator because it moved from downward there, but okay. Jaden. Every song has got points now at least. 10 for Be Good, and 12 to Gladiator. Alright. So currently New Home is leading, Be Good in second, Solo third, Booty fourth, Gladiator down in fifth so far. Veeble, next one. 8 points to Be Good, 10 for Gladiator, and the 12 to Never Back Down. I still think we have someone from TVP that has infiltrated the stream. What? I thought Groot viewers had taste. Well, some maybe. Alexei, 8 points to Be Good, 10 for Gladiator, and the 12 to Sylvia Sommerlath. Okay. First 3 points going in here. 8 points to Never Hide, 10 points to Lift You Up, and 12 to... Are you seeing what song is in the lead? Okay. Okay, Be Good is in the lead now. Tied. Ikke. I trust you, Ikke. I always do. You usually come through in moments like these. 8 points to Never Back Down, 10 points to Be Good, and the 12 for Gladiator. Up into second it goes. Up into second it goes. The world's most lethargic champion. We're getting some points for Jan Majewski at the bottom then. Okay. 10 points to Be Good. Be Good is currently leading, and the 12 to Gladiator. Up into second. Merlin from Estonia. 8 points to Solo. 10 for New Home. And the 12... I'm gonna speed this up. This is... I mean, if you like this song, then all more power to you, but I have a feeling we have something going on here. Gustav Stan, former Pope, votes for all of the songs at the bottom. 12 points to Be Good. Nothing for Gladiator there. But Be Good got the 12. Be Good is far in the lead at the moment. Coin. 8 points to Gladiator, up into second. Be Good with the 10, and 12 to New Home, which is tied for third with Booty. Kevin from Canada. 10 points to Gladiator and 12 points to Be Good. Okay, so we have, well, they're in the top two, but Booty is very close behind in third. Addy Star, 8 points to Champion, 10 to Booty, and 12 to You Do Me. Interesting voting there. Booty is unironically the third best song here. I think you need to check your ears, Piri. But you do you. Asterios, 10 points to Solo, and the 12 to New Home. Be Good winning would be a moment because the rest is simply cancelling each other out. Yeah, like Be Good is getting points from everyone. Toipa Cat, 10 points to New Home, and the 12 to Solo. Okay. Groot, your audience usually has taste. What happened now? Well, don't ask me. I did my voting the way I did it. Gladiator, voting for Gladiator, 8 points. And the 12 to New Home. New Home is closing in there at the top. I don't know why Gladiator got... It grew dark on the screen because I guess someone had the same name. Then they counted it as Gladiator having voted. This is gonna frustrate me a lot. Looking at this, we got another interesting 12 going on there. Niels from the Netherlands, next one up. First few points going in there. 8 points to New Home, 10 for Never Back Down, and the 12 to Gladiator, which is now taking over the lead. World Sasuri from Latvia. A lot of points for the top songs here. 10 points to You Do Me, and the 12 to Gladiator. Rain Gun, next one to vote. Forgot his flag today again. And the 12 to Be Good. Okay, so basically the top two I can get behind personally. We'll see how many of the Booty fans are yeah, Alena is yeah, okay. All right. Not surprising. Jay Sora really took it seriously doing San Marino's voting, so I'm assuming Booty gets a 12. No. Jay Sora does this with without joking around, I feel. Sayad, Blanca's vocal coach. Maybe you should start doing a better job. The 12 to Gladiator moves it back up into the lead. Verso, American Eurofan. First few points going here. 8 points to New Home. 10 to Be Good and 12 to Gladiator. Gladiator distancing itself a little bit at the top. Kevin, I'm Sorry. Okay, what are we sorry about? I have a feeling what it will be about. Yeah, there we go. New Home with the 12, back up into third it goes. I Have No Idea, PL. 8 points to Gladiator, 10 to New Home, and the 12 to Taylor. Let's go. 8 points to Be Good, 10 points to Never Back Down, and 12 to Gladiator. Solo too low, to be honest. Where is it? It's 6th? I mean, there's one song over it that I wouldn't really consider it should be there, but still. Propaganda, 12 points to Gladiator again. Has a 28-point lead now, so... yeah. You had me in the first half, like Taya said. Really had me in the first half, not gonna lie. 12 points to Gladiator again there. 30 points in the lead now. I waited so long for this, okay. What? You waited so long for voting in the Polish selection. That's what you waited so long for, yeah. Alright. Among Us Sus from Belgium. First points going in here. We have an 8 to You Do Me, 10 to Never Back Down, and the 12 to Never Hide. Interesting. Very interesting. Visit San Marino's outlet mall. I don't think I will, if I'm completely honest. 10 to Never Back Down, and the 12 to Be Good. Nice one. Really like Be Good, honestly. I think it's such a great song. Curtis Mart. 6 points to Lift You Up down there. 8 to Alena, and 10 to Be Good, and 12 to Gladiator. The feeling of anxiety when there are only 12 points left and neither Gladiator or Booty received points. Yeah, you're just like, where is it gonna land? Donald Trump's Bird Nest Hairdo gives 12 points to Blanca with Solo. Charlotte from Finland. Charlotte claimed in the chat to have voted seriously. 12 points to Gladiator. Next one, Mihailo from Serbia. We're almost halfway through now. 8 points to Solo, 10 to Be Good, and the 12 to Gladiator. Gladiator is definitely having a pretty big lead now, but a lot can change, of course. Liz from Turkey. Having a little bit of a battle for basically, what is it, 7th place? 7th to 9th there is pretty close. 12 points to Gladiator again. Uli Bollen from Netherlands. Be Good is great, but the music video was weird. I love the music video to it. I think it's really funny. 12 points here to Be Good. 40 points behind Gladiator now. This is structured just like the real ESC jury vote reveal. An utter mess at the beginning, which is resolved by the end. Well, we're not at the end yet. We're soon halfway through. 12 points to Be Good again here. Donald Trump with some peach emojis. I wonder where these points will land. 10 points to champion. 12 points to gladiator. Okay. You had me in the first half. Portugasque. Next one. First points going in here. We have 7 songs on 100 points now. Maybe all of them will get there at the end. 12 points to New Home. Nothing for gladiator there. Interesting. Hugo from Sweden. First points going in here. A lot of songs at the bottom there. Well, 3 songs tied on 100 now. Solo with a 10 and the 12 to Never Back Down. Puts it up into third there. Puts it up into third. Jere from Germany. We have 2 more voters until we're halfway through. 8 points to Udemy. 10 for Never Back Down and the 12 to Gladiator. 40 points in the lead again. And Sasha is the final one before the halfway mark. And 8 points to Be Good. 10 for Never Back Down and the 12 for Gladiator. Okay, so basically halfway through, Champion is currently lost. Only song not to be on 100 points. Never Hide and Lift You Up, both on 102. Tied for 8th. 10 points behind Udemy in 7th. And then a big 54 points up to Solo, which is currently in 6th. And then Solo has 56 points up to, well, the song Booty by Alena, which is currently in 5th. Somehow. In 4th, we have New Home, 257 points, 20 points behind Never Back Down on 277, which is in the top 3 at the moment. Be Good, though, almost 60 points ahead on 335, and then 44 points behind Gladiator, which is currently leading. We got another half to go. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Yarata from Finland puts the first few points in there. 8 for Be Good, 10 for Gladiator, and another 12 for Miss Alena here. Felix, next one. 8 to Never Back Down, 10 to Be Good, and 12 to Gladiator. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Let's see what Mozart approves of in this selection. Seems to me that he likes Gladiator. Torg. 8 points to Solo, 10 for Gladiator, and 12 for New Home. Nothing for Be Good there. Lucario, Blanca Blanker. Okay. Well, I guess we know where the 12 won't land. It's gonna land with Gladiator. Björn Skifs. Okay. Björn likes Solo. He likes Booty, but he really likes Gladiator. Alright. No Name from Estonia. 8 to Never Back Down, 10 to New Home, and the 12 to Gladiator. Okay, Gladiator's starting to run away with it now. Beba. 8 to New Home, 10 to Booty, and 12 to Gladiator, who's currently almost leading with 100 points now. So, yeah. Like Taya said, they had us in the first half, didn't they? 12 points to Never Back Down there. Jeffrey from the Netherlands. The smaller points going in here. And another 12 for Gladiator, which is currently leading by 101 points. So, yeah. Alumo from the Seychelles gives a 12 to Champion at the very bottom there. 5 points away from 100 now. Adri. 10 for Gladiator and a 12 for Be Good. Paulina. 8 points to Udemy, 10 to New Home, and the 12 to Gladiator again. 109 points in the lead now. Is it over already? Well, mathematically, no. But still. Verdien gives 12 points to Never Back Down, and I just noticed that Champion got more points, so all of the songs reached 100 at least. Apparently, I'm voting... Okay, so basically, this is not me. Regardless of the name, these are not my votes, I'm just saying. So you don't... Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I think you could tell. Those were not my votes, but... haha. That was a bit funny, wasn't it? Another 12 for Gladiator there. Alipan Grudi Call. Yes, okay. 12 points to Gladiator again. We got M. Gua from Norway. 8 to New Home. 10 and 12 to Gladiator. E. Not a fan of. Okay. The 12 to Be Good. Nothing for Gladiator there. I guess that's what he's not a fan of. Atlantic Ocean. However, an ocean can vote. Of course, an ocean votes for booty. What else? Steve. 8 points to solo, 10 to gladiator, and the 12 to never back down. Up into third it goes again. At least it pays to be funny. 10 to gladiator, and the 12 to be good. Nebur, justice for Blanca. Okay, let's see if you give Blanca a 12 here then. You do indeed. Well, she's still pretty far behind. She's not quite into the top 5. Bruno, next one voting. Champion moves out of last place for the first time during the entire voting, I think. I missed where the 12 landed, but yeah, it's not really that exciting anymore. We have a battle for third. That's something. Aaron Judge gives another 12 to gladiator. And then Herr Cranksy. I don't know how you want that to be pronounced, but another 12 for Alicia and New Home. Random, 8 points to never back down, 10 to Udemy, and the 12 to gladiator. Groot's favorite two things are booty and bure. Well, arguable or questionable statement. Bluebell with another 12 to gladiator. This is over, basically, I'd say. We still have well, almost 20 voters to go, but yeah, this one's over, I'd say. Liechtenstein has a very interesting taste in music, but I mean, all the power to them. Ricardo LG with a 12 to never back down there, still in third. Poland literally had one job. What is that job, I wonder? Giving 10 points to booty, apparently. Brilliant. Brilliant. Beba. Only 2 points to Miss Beba Blanca there. And the 12 to gladiator. Can we just acknowledge that at one point booty was actually at number 1? Let's please not acknowledge that. You can try and remember that, but I'm gonna blank that out of my head. Yu watch Barcelona party. No, we're doing voting session over here. 12 points to New Home. Next one up. Ugur, please don't lynch me. Okay. About what? Okay, that wasn't the worst you could do. Why? 8 points to never back down, 10 to solo, and well, get that smiley face out of your name, huh? What happened here? Yeah, that's what I say when I look at your votes. 12 points to be good, though. I'm still sore about a Festa, but I do love Mimicat. Well, I mean, that makes two of us. The 12 here for New Home. It's somewhat close to third place. We have a battle for third, for sure. Andy Niaush from Tonga, I think. 12 points to Gladiator again. Only a few voters left. Alice from Greece, next one up. 8 points to Champion, who is back in last place, I just realized. And the 12 for Gladiator there. Okay, Booty, where will these... Yeah, of course, now it says that Booty voted as well. Ah, brilliant. Votes for themselves as well. How can a booty vote for a booty? I don't know. Sebastian, 12 points to Gladiator. Cat from Vietnam, 5 voters to go. 8 points to Udemy, 10 to be good, and the 12 to Gladiator. 2019 Belarusian... Oh, looking forward to this one. Oh, I don't think this was very similar to the 2019 Belarusian jury, was it? Cosmic Summers, 3 voters to go, 12 points to solo, nothing for the top 2 there. Leon, and first 3 points going in here, and another 12 for Gladiator. And of course here are the actual Groot points, I'd say. Oh yeah, the top 4 aligns very much with what I voted for, I just realized. Then something else happened in 5th place there. But yeah, here we have the final results for the Polish selection. We're not going to stand on them too long. We have Champion in last place, 161 points. 6 points behind Never Hide on 167. Lift You Up finished on 184 in 8th. 21 points behind You Do Me, which was 7th. And then a big gap up to Solo, 354 points in 6th. Which was still, 62 points behind Booty, So Fat, which came top 5. I guess she could have him and him and him and his dad. Because she managed to get top 5 in our voting. She got top 5. Well, we'll just move on. A big gap though up to the top 4. New Home 540 points. Never Back Down 543. So very close between those two for third place. Then big gap Be Good on 658, and then well Gladiator got 814. Won by a massive margin. We're gonna start counting the 12s for a certain song by a certain Alena. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. If I counted correctly, there are 14 people in the chat who have decided to give 12 points to Booty. I'm just checking. Let's see. Be Good got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 12s. So basically, Booty got the second most amount of 12s in this entire selection. Alright, moving on. We're gonna move on to the next selection. We're closing the screen share there. We're going to continue with the German selection. Now, of course, we did a voting. Basically, when was it? It was the last time we did a voting stream. We basically did a voting to check if you wanted to allow Frida Gold to be a part of the selection. And, well, basically, the voting was very close, but we ended up with yes being the answer that got the most amount of points. So what we're gonna check is basically the recap of the studio cuts, because Frida Gold is in that one. Basically, simple as that. That's the recap we're gonna check. We have 9 songs in the selection. Let's just make sure I find it here. Oh wait, I still blocked my screen. Wow. There we go. Let's see. Uns Lied für Liverpool. We have we have 9 songs. Here are them all. So yeah, I don't know if you want to like basically base this on studio cuts or if you want to base it on the live performances, but yeah, Frida Gold is one of the participants. Whether you like it or not, we did it democratically. So I mean, if you don't like the concept that it's one of the participants, you just have to deal with it. Simple as that. We're basically gonna check the recap. I'll send the recap in the chat so you can check it out as well. Yeah, let me watch it as well. Are we still voting based on live? I think I mean, we don't really have a live performance for Alle Frauen in Semir Simule, so I think we'll just do studio cuts, if I'm honest. That's probably what I'm gonna do, but if you want to go from live, then you do that. But yeah, you do you. Basically, we're gonna check the recap. I'm gonna check it now, and I'll mute myself while we're watching. All right, that was the recap. I'm gonna judge it from studio cuts just because we don't have a live performance for Frida Gold. I would have really liked them to actually release like the what's it called? Release the rehearsal clip for it, but they haven't, as far as I know, at least. But still, I'm gonna be basing it from studio cuts. If you don't want to do that, then that's up to you. But yeah, good selection, I'd say. I enjoy this one. I of course haven't voted either, so I'm just gonna do that really, really fast. I know what my votes are gonna look like. I'm sure someone has already yeah, 2 people have managed to even see the link just because I had it up for 1 second. So yeah, that's something. I'm gonna be putting in my votes before I share the link. Just give me 5 seconds, pretty much. I know what my votes look like, so don't you worry about that. Oh wait. Oh, of course, we didn't have... Ikke wasn't in the recap. Ikke wasn't in the recap, but you know the fact that Ikke was in as well. I'm sure you all are aware of that. With Lied mit gutem Text. So yeah, if you... Yeah, that song is in the selection too, but... Yeah, you decide to vote for it if you want to, basically. Sorry that it's not included in that recap. I thought it was, but it wasn't. Okay. I voted too now. So I'm sharing the voting link now. I'm sharing it in the chat. You can get to vote here. 2 songs getting blanked. And yeah, we'll take a break while you vote. We'll take the break for like 5 minutes or so, and then we'll be back. So yeah, have fun voting, and I will... Oh wait, there we go. So yeah, have fun voting. Get your votes in. We have 4 voters so far. So yeah, get your votes in. I'll see you soon again. We're taking a little bit of a break for the voting session, and then we'll do the live voting. So yeah, see you soon. All right, we're back. We got a basically during this little break, I actually decided to like just refresh my memory a little bit of the songs from Moldova, which is the selection we're gonna go to after this. And I kind of feel like it's a bit harsh forcing everyone to vote for 7 songs. Maybe that's really mean of me to say, but wow, there's like a very clear divide in that selection, I'd say, between the songs that are good and the songs that maybe aren't. But regardless of that, we're gonna wait with Moldova. We'll get to it when it's time. Currently, it's time for Germany, and again, I mean there are 82 people in the stream, which is awesome. The only issue is, yeah, I kind of don't like when this happens. You know, I want everyone who votes. I want them to be in the chat as well. But I mean, you can't get everything. But yeah, we have 96 people who decided to vote. Of course, we have the 2019 Belarusian jury in here as always. That's gonna it's gonna do what it's gonna do. Let's just make sure we have no weird names in here. That's gonna basically crash the stream again, or yeah. Bearded Grandma Colin, okay. All right, I think it's fine. 98 voters now apparently. 84 people in the stream. Regardless, we're gonna check the voting. I see a lot of people talking about Belgium in Eurovision here in the chat, so yeah, you can do that if you want to. We're gonna check the voting though. It's gonna be a long voting because so many people decided to vote without even being in the chat, but I'll get over it. Sooner or later I will get over it, promise. Of course, 9 songs, however you decided to vote is none of my business, I guess, but yeah, 9 songs. We'll get to it. Former Pope is the first one to vote because he accessed the link before I managed to cast my vote. So these are the first few points. We have an 8 for Misfit, a 10 for Lied mit gutem Text, and a 12 for Dare to be Different. So those are the first few points for this German voting. World Sasuri is the next one to vote, and here are the first points from World Sasuri. We got an 8 for Hold On, so every song has got points. That's nice to see. Misfit with a 10, and 12 to Melodies of Hope puts it up into second there. Then Groot, next one up. Oh, we have 100 voters, I just realized. That's a lot of them. A lot of them. 8 points to Dare to be Different there. 10 for Once Upon a Dream, and the 12 to Alle Frauen in mir sind müde. So yeah, a lot of points getting points here early on. All of them have almost double digits, only Hold On doesn't. It's Me, Adrian. Next one to vote here. These are the first points. We have the 8 to Misfit, which is doing very well so far. 10 for Lied mit gutem Text, which is also doing quite well so far. And a 12 to Once Upon a Dream. Nice one. Really like that one, personally. We're going to bump up the speed a little bit for this one because it's such a long voting. Jacob from Germany. So every song is in double digits now. I think every song will reach triple digits as well. Maybe we'll actually have something reach 1,000 points in this one. Another 12 for Once Upon a Dream. Just realized something. I forgot to take an image of the Polish results, which is my mistake, but I'll get to that later on. 10 points to Lied mit gutem Text there, and the 12 to Alle Frauen in mir sind müde. So it's very close so far. Hold On is dragging behind quite a lot, actually. Quite a lot so far. Taya, 7th voter. I have a 10 for Frida Gold, and the 12 to Blood and Glitter. Up into 4th it goes. Tied with Misfit there. Could be a very close result. Absolutely it could. We'll see if something reaches 1,000 points. For it to reach 1,000, it needs to kind of be a runaway winner, I think. But 100 voters definitely makes it possible. We get a 12 here for Blood and Glitter. Up into second it goes. I'd guess it's between Patty, Anitza, and Frida Gold. Well, currently, Lord of the Lost is definitely in there, in the mix. Alexei, if I remember correctly, this is one of these people who voted 12 points to Booty last time, so maybe... Yeah, I see Lied mit gutem Text got 1 point there. The contrast, though, of giving 12 points to Booty and then giving 12 points to Alle Frauen in Mir sind müde is very palpable, I'd say. Penguin mit guten Text, very creative name here. Let's see where this 12 is landing. It had to be, didn't it? Kevin from the Netherlands, we're 10th through the voting so far. Some points at the bottom there as well. 10 points to Lied mit gutem Text, and the 12 to Frida Gold, up into second. You really see that Germany had a selection where everyone is able to like something different, because the songs have different styles. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I think it's a really great selection in that regard. Very varied styles of music in this one. Mango from Germany gives 12 points to Anita Russo as well, so she's in the lead again. Niels, next one. We got 8 for Blood and Glitter, 10 for Alle Frauen in Mir sind müde, and 12 to Melodies of Hope. Yeah, we got a pretty distinct top 4 at the moment. Is 100 voters a record for these NFs? No, we had 104, I think, for... I actually forgot what selection it was. Was it Spain? I've forgotten. But we've had 104, I know. 12 points to Concrete Heart there. Nice one to see. I think 196 was the record. Yeah, but that was for the Eurovision final, like the official one, basically. Then we had 196. Sayad, Booty of Hope. 10 points to Melodies of Hope, and the 12 to Blood and Glitter. Up into third it goes. Guy from Portugal. Next one to vote here. Some points there for the bottom few songs. We have an 8 for Once Upon a Dream, 10 for Blood and Glitter, and the 12 to Concrete Heart. Nice one. Belgium on 104. Thank you, Charlotte. You got it. Then it was Belgium who had the record. 104 is the record. Ike Hyftgold. Let's see if he votes for himself. Of course, the bar with his name got darker. 12 points to himself, of course. Hold On in the Last, I Can't Believe. Yeah, I mean, I know what I saw. Come on. I should just delete the vote. I didn't realize. Someone else wants to vote, and I know where the 12 will land. I know it. Piss off. Absolute mess this one is. Among Us Sus, next one. We have 8 points to Once Upon a Dream, 10 to Concrete Heart, and the 12 to Blood and Glitter. Blood and Glitter is catching up there. It's only 4 points separating the top 2, which is pretty distinct so far. But we still have a few more songs in the mix. I think Hold On is very far behind so far. And the 12 to Blood and Glitter. Tied for the lead now. Let's Zero from France. Misfit gets a 4, moves it up a little bit there, ahead of a certain song. 10 points to Blood and Glitter, and the 12 to Once Upon a Dream. So there's a battle for the top 2 here, for sure. Separated by 2 points. Charlotte, next one up. First 3 points going in here. 8 points to Ikke there. 10 to Once Upon a Dream, and the 12 to Blood and Glitter. So there is... there is still a tie for first place. It's just moving back and forth here. Addie Star, 6 points to Concrete Heart. There moves it up a little bit. 8 for Frida Gold. 10 to Dare to Be Different. Nice one. I like that one a lot. And a 12 for Once Upon a Dream. Up into the lead it goes with 11 points distance. Alumo from the Seychelles. Some points there for Misfit. Puts it back up there. It's very close between the 5th place there, basically. Hold On with a big 10. Puts itself a little bit closer to the rest, and a 12 for Blood and Glitter, only 1 point behind again. This could be a nail biter, but we're only 1/4 of the way so far. Toypa Cat likes Hold On there, some more nice points at the bottom, and God, okay. Olibollen, next one up. First 3 points going in here. 8 points to Dare to Be Different, 10 for Ikke, and the 12 for Misfit, okay. Blanking the second and third there. Wiebel from Estonia. First 3 points going in there. We have an 8 for Once Upon a Dream. We got a 10 for Misfit. And we get the 12 to Blood and Glitter. Up into the lead it goes. Up into the lead it goes. 200 points. 4. Yes, they do. Or no, they don't få lam. 10 points to Blood and Glitter. And the 12 to Misfit. Okay. Dare to be Different is very far behind. And Hold On, of course. Not sure what to make of that. Concrete Heart in 7th as well is a bit unexpected to me. J Sora, we have 10 points to Concrete Heart and the 12 to Hold On. Okay, J Sora is not really agreeing with the current standings, let's say. A Literal Building. Okay, interesting. 8 points to Ikke. So I guess his fan base consists of buildings. Blood and Glitter with the 12 there. Puts itself some distance back into second now. Asterios, please don't mess this up. Well, alright. 8 points to Hold On. 10 points to Blood and Glitter. And the 12 to Once Upon a Dream. So 20 points separating the top 2 at the moment. Jeffrey, next one. 8 points will go to Alle Frauen in Mir sind müde. 10 to Concrete Heart, up into 5th it goes, and the 12 to Melodies of Hope. Steadily in 4th at the moment. Nothing for Blood and Glitter there. I Have No Idea from the US of America. Almost all songs with 100 now. 10 points to Concrete Heart, and the 12 to Once Upon a Dream. Only 8 points separating the top 2 now. It's getting closer. Jere from Germany. Let's see. I think if Jere is who I think it is, I know where this 12 is landing. It's going to be an extended lead, I'd assume. It is indeed. 20 points now. Are we really voting for Blood and Glitter again? Yeah, I mean. Liz from Turkey. 8 points to Once Upon a Dream. 10 for Alle Frauen in Mir sind müde. And the 12 to Blood and Glitter there. Mihailo from Serbia. Some points for the bottom 2 there. Hold On is almost up on 100 now. 10 to Concrete Heart and the 12 to Frida Gold. Nice one. We have a 44 point difference between 1st and 3rd basically. Verso, American Eurofan. Here are the first 2 points there. We get 8 points to Blood and Glitter. 10 for Alle Frauen in Mir sind müde and the 12 to Once Upon a Dream. Nice one. It's getting a bit closer at the top. We'll see where we end up at the end here. Adri from basically looks like Sierra Leone but with a star on it. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but yeah. The 12 here though goes to Blood and Glitter. Definitely don't think we'll get 1,000 points on anything though, because it's way too even. There's no runaway winner here, so that's something. Curtis Mart currently voting. We get 10 points to Blood and Glitter and the 12 to Alle Frauen in Mir sind müde. 42 points separating the top 3. Hold On should not be last. No, we all know what song should be last, but it gets a bunch of 12s for whatever reason. Lucario, 12 points to Draw the Line. Okay. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Oh, okay. Yep. Alright. I got worried for a second there. With only songs at the bottom being without points there. Piri, next one up here. 10 points to Hold On. It's making a comeback here. 12 points to Anita Russo. Closing up a little bit on the lead here. Helene from Germany. I have 8 points to Concrete Heart. Moves up into 4th there. 10 to Frida Gold and the 12 to Blood and Glitter again. Amazing top 3, thinks Liz. Hold On should not be last, and then yeah, it moves away from last. But I don't think Dare to be Different should be last either, you know. Still, Ivanik, the biggest Ikke stan. Well, you gave Ikke 0 points, so I doubt you. I can't trust you. Hugo, first points going in here. We have 8 points to Concrete Heart. 10 for Blood and Glitter, and the 12 to Misfit. Moves up into 5th there, ahead of Paddy Gurdy, who's been who was in third, I believe, for a while there early on, but it's moved down now. ESC Happiness 10 from the Netherlands. 10 points to Concrete Heart, up on 200 now, and the 12 to Melodies of Hope, up into 5th again. Up into 5th again. Donald Trump from America. Likes Ike, of course he does. 10 points to Blood and Glitter, and 12 to Misfit. Again, Misfit up into 5th now. 199 points. Misfit is doing better than I thought it would, honestly. Empo from the Netherlands. 8 points to Once Upon a Dream. 10 for Blood and Glitter. And 12 to Alle Vrouwen in Meer Sint Müde, which is close on second now. Blood and Glitter has fallen, or has pulled away a little bit. Sasha is proud of his country for once, then I think I know where the 12 will land. 10 points to Misfit, up into 4th it goes, and the 12 to Lord of the Lost there. Let's not. Let's absolutely not. 8 points to Blood and Glitter, 10 points to Frida Gold, and the 12 for something at the bottom. Oh, of course. Yeah, let's absolutely not now. Okay, Bearded Grandma Calling is the halfway mark here, so we'll get through these votes first. Only 1 point to Blood and Glitter, 8 to Concrete Heart there, up into 4th again. 10 points to Dare to Be Different, and the 12 to Once Upon a Dream. Here's the halfway point. Dare to Be Different is very unappreciated so far, I'd say. But, I mean, I kind of had that. I kind of felt like that would happen. I didn't think it would be lost, but yeah, people, I guess, don't really like it. Ikke Hyftgold is in 8th. I I can't really complain about that, but yeah, I feel like some people just vote for it because I don't like it. But if you like it, you like it. That's fair. 8 points behind Hold On, basically, which is in 7th at the moment. Finally moved away from the last place, 164 points. A bit further ahead, 29 points ahead, we have Melodies of Hope, 193. And then Misfit is in 5th, 215, only 3 points behind Concrete Heart on 218 in 4th. And then a big gap, 113 points up to Alle Vrouwen in Meer Sint Müde, which is 3rd. 15 points behind Once Upon a Dream, 346, and Blood and Glitter is leading by 38 points so far. We still have halfway to go, so let's keep watching the voting, and I'll bump up the speed a little bit. Torg is voter number 51. First points going in there. 8 points to Hold On. 10 to Blood and Glitter, and the 12 to Once Upon a Dream. So clawing in 2 more points there. Bluebell from Antarctica, next one up here. Concrete Heart moves up into 4th for basically what it was half a second. 10 points to Blood and Glitter, 12 points to Once Upon a Dream. So basically only 34 points behind now. E from Ecuador. First points going in there. 8 for Frida Gold. 10 for Dare to Be Different. Closing in on 8th place basically. Hold On gets a big 12. So Hold On is very close to 6th now even. So yeah. Jux puts Dare to Be Different in not the last place anymore. And the 12 goes to Blood and Glitter. Valespire from France. First points going in here. We have 8 points for Blood and Glitter. Okay. 12 points to Concrete Heart. Up into 4th. Bruno from Brazil, but I like Greenland's flag. Yep. 10 points to Once Upon a Dream, and 12 points to Alle Vrouwen in Meer Sint Müde. I see Charlotte or Jere, we're talking about Oomph. I know one song by that group because it was on the FIFA 2005 soundtrack. I think it was called like Augen Auf. Complete banger. Steve gives 12 points to Hold On here. Hold On has definitely made it like a little bit of a surge back into this. DN, we saved ourselves from disaster. Okay. I kind of had a feeling like DN would just give 12 points to Ikke just because, but no. Somehow I guess I can trust you a little bit. Toki from Belgium, 10 points to Blood and Glitter, and the 12 to Frida Gold, who has fallen a bit behind, but 41 points behind second place now at the moment. Cecilia from Sweden, 8 points to Frida Gold here, 10 to Blood and Glitter, and the 12 to Hold On. Hold On is definitely, catching up a little bit. Mgua. 8 points to Frida Gold, 10 to Blood and Glitter, and the 12 to Once Upon a Dream. Andy Groot, I felt bad for you seeing Sweden lose to a Lukaku hat-trick. Nobody deserves that. Sweden's national team is not really that good anymore, so I don't really mind. Beatrix, 12 points to Blood and Glitter there. We had our peak, Andy, back in like 2004, 2006. Good times. Good times. Portugasque from Portugal. 10 points to Blood and Glitter, and the 12 to Frida Gold. Frida Gold. Sebastian from the US. 8 points to Melodies of Hope, 10 to Once Upon a Dream, and the 12 to Blood and Glitter. Felix, sorry, no, you don't need to do anything. Ricardo I. Curaçao. Very cheeky name. Gotta be said. Cheeky points as well, I'd say. 12 points to Blood and Glitter there. Which has 102 points down to third now. So, I mean, the second place is also quite far ahead, or far behind. So, maybe we'll have the same winner for this one. We haven't had that so far today. Hold On moves up into 6th now. It's making steady progress up the table. Very close to Misfit in 5th too, actually. Got 10 points for Blood and Glitter, and the 12 to Alle Frauen in Mir sind müde. Nothing for Once Upon a Dream there. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you, Groot? I'm in my mid-20s, let's say. No Name, 10 points to Concrete Heart, and the 12 to Alle Frauen in Mir sind müde. Yeah, this vote is done. Maybe it is done. Maybe we still have 31 voters to go, but yeah, it's looking like it. We haven't had an actual winner win today, have we? So it's going to be the first one. Concrete Heart with the 12 there. Nebur from Portugal, next one. Some smaller points for the top 2 there. We have 8 points to Frida Gold, 10 to Concrete Heart, and the 12 to Will Church. Up into 5th place now. Big change. I know where these 12s are going. I know where they're going. I knew where they were going, and yet I'm somehow still disappointed, you know? Barbara Schöneberger. 8 points to Blood and Glitter, 10 to Frida Gold. Up into 2nd it goes, but back down into 3rd it goes as well. Back down into 3rd it goes. Elon Musk. Very interesting people we have in the voting session today. 8 points to Blood and Glitter, 10 for Once Upon a Dream, and the 12 to Alle Frauen in Mir sind müde. 92 points separating the top 3 now. Vigo, Melodies of Hope with 8, 10 to Concrete Heart, and the 12 to Once Upon a Dream. Back up into 2nd it goes. Back up into 2nd it goes. Lucy Lou from Greece. 8 points to Concrete Heart, 10 for Once Upon a Dream, and the 12 to Frida Gold. It's getting a bit closer again, you know. Blood and Glitter not getting as many points now at these voters, so we'll see if it goes all the way. Getting a big 8 there, 10 to Will Church, and the 12 to Frida Gold. A tie for 2nd now. The eternally selected songs would struggle to. Yeah, I think you're right. 12 points to Frida Gold here again. Back up into 2nd. Groot, do you agree that Lena 2011 is still the best German entry ever? No, I wouldn't say so. I think there are better ones. It's good, it's really good, but I think there are a lot of great ones. 12 points to Dare to Be Different, very nice to see. Moves up into 8th there. Really happy with some appreciation for that one, because I think it's super creatively put together. 10 points to Blood and Glitter, and 12 to Once Upon a Dream. Back up into 2nd it goes. We have a big battle for 2nd, honestly. Let's see if Blood and Glitter can get dragged into it as well, so we have a battle for the lead, but it's looking a bit of a stretch at the moment, but we'll see. Alice gives 12 points to Misfit there, so Hold On is actually back down into 7th. It was 5th for a small amount of time, but yeah, not anymore. Bunch of points for the bottom songs here. I'm tired of always losing. And yeah, 12 points to Frida Gold again. Blue Johnny Blue is my favorite German song. That one's definitely up there, I'd say. Johnny Blue is one of like my 3 favorites, I'd say. Maybe even my favorite from Germany, that is. 12 points to Frida Gold. Frida Gold would have absolutely been my favorite German entry if it would have won. Luca from Argentina. We still have 17 voters to go. The 12 lands on Frida Gold again. We have a 69-point lead at the moment with 16 voters to go. Anything's possible. Or well, Ike is not winning. At least that's something. But other things are possible. We have a top 3 that could all win. 12 points to Concrete Heart there, though. Establishing itself in 4th. The Naughty Shorty Nugget from your local market. Very interesting name. We have 10 points to Hold On and a 12 for Melodies of Hope. Frida Gold is falling behind now, a little bit. Definitely not a 12 for Ike. Well, that's a relief. Or if you're being sarcastic, that could also be something, you know. It's a 12 for Frida Gold instead. 77 points in it. Oh god, come on. Alright, let's get it over with. Let's get it over with. Oh! Okay, well, we're moving from Ike to Frida Gold. Can't really complain about that one for the 12. Liechtenstein, I remember where the 12 went from Liechtenstein last time in the Polish selection, so I have a feeling, apparently not, it went to Alle Frauen in Mir sind müde. Alright, Wer gewinnt den Song Contest? Anthony Modeste. Okay. Alright. 10 points to Dare to Be Different, nice one. And the 12 to... Oh god, come on. Here Crazy Not Cranky. 10 voters to go. 8 points to Will Church, 10 to Blood and Glitter, and the 12 to Alle Frauen in Mir sind müde. Next one up, Andy. I have no idea how you pronounce this name, honestly. You gotta help me out on that one. 10 points to Melodies of Hope, and the 12 to Alle Frauen in Mir sind müde. Maybe you don't have to help me out after you gave 8 points to Ike, so maybe I can continue pronouncing your name awfully. Harv, 8 voters to go. 10 points to Dare to Be Different, and the 12 to Frida Gold. 54 points separating the top 2, but we only have 7 voters to go. Let's make it a close finish, shall we? One can hope. 10 points to Blood and Glitter, 12 points to Frida Gold. Alright. 6 voters to go. 2019 Belarusian Jury, yeah, these can go wherever, you know. Misfit with 8, 10 to Melodies of Hope, and 12 to Alle Frauen in Mir sind müde. Okay. 46 points. 5 voters to go. It's a stretch, but you know, it's a stretch. Okay, now it's more than a stretch. Both of the top 2 got blanked there. Mono from Germany, next one. Blood and Glitter already won. Yeah, it's definitely 50 points now. Yeah. Well, it's technically mathematically possible. No, it's not. 36 points. Okay, it's over. So, yeah. There we go. Cosmic Summers, next one up. Hold On, 8 points. 10 points to Ike again. And the 12 to Once Upon a Dream. Definitely gonna finish in 3rd. Sintra from Portugal. First time I see this name voting, I think. So you're welcome to the voting session here. 12 points to Hold On. Puts it back up into 6th here. We have a battle for 6th, and that's pretty much the only battle we have. Beba 2.0. Let's see if Misfit gets some big points to put it up into 6th, or if this is the standings it's going to finish. It does. It gets a 12, so Misfit back up into 6th there at the end, and these are the final results. So, I mean, main thing we can take from this, Ike Hüftgold finished in last, so yeah. Still managed to get 248 points though. 31 points behind Dare to Be Different in 8th, which was 99 points behind Hold On in 7th, basically. 5 points behind Misfit in 7th. No, 6th. Sorry, 6th. In 5th place, Melodies of Hope, 417, 26 points behind Concrete Heart in 4th, and then big gap to the top 3. Once Upon a Dream finished on 689 points, 20 points behind Alle Frauen in Mir sind müde, which was, still 45 points behind Blood and Glitter. So Blood and Glitter won this selection. I'm gonna make sure that I remember to take the image now, so I can save these voting results. We're saving it on the computer right away. There we go. Didn't forget it this time. So yeah, those are the final results. We can check the voting grid here. We can see a bunch of 12s at the bottom here. 2, 4, 6, 8. Motorway. Yeah, basically 8 12s for Ike. But yeah, a lot of 12s for Blood and Glitter. A lot of 12s for wow. Yeah, this is this is a streak and a half. Wow. Jeez. Okay. Yeah. I think definitely Alle Frauen in mir sind müde got the most amount of 12s, but it got a lot of blanks as well. So, yeah. Final results. What do we think of it? Let me know. We're gonna move on to the final selection, which is the Moldova one. I doubt we're gonna have 100 voters in this one because this is not really one of the most exciting selections. But I think there are good songs in this one, and then I think there are songs that are kind of just there, you know. But yeah, start preparing your votes. I guess we're gonna check the recap. So let's just let me actually block this. I'm sure someone has already seen the link and decided to vote, but yeah, still. So it's called Etapa Nacional 2023 recap. We should probably add to that as well. Final recap. Okay, there we go. I'm sharing the recap now. Get to watch it. I'm gonna be watching it in silence as well, of course. So yeah, let's wait. Okay. Oh, why doesn't it work? There we go. Okay. Gonna mute now. We're gonna check the recap, and then we're basically gonna do the final voting for tonight. So yeah, let's do it. Alright, we're back. That was the recap. It's awful like watching the recap because it's lagging so much, but yeah. Basically, oh yeah, I just forgot. I haven't actually voted in this one, so I'm gonna get my votes done in just a very short time here right away. I think it's a very... Like, the thing with this one, though, is that I have basically like 5 songs, and then the rest is just, you know, it's gonna be what it's gonna be, you know? But yeah, we'll end up voting for something, basically. Maybe you will struggle a little bit as well. I think we have a few songs that are absolutely like head and shoulders above the rest, I'd say. But still, you gotta vote. You gotta vote for 7 of them. I just finished voting, so now I can share this again. So we're gonna have 5 minutes to vote. I'm gonna share the link in the chat. We're gonna have 5 minutes. I will be taking a little bit of a break for those 5 minutes, and then we'll be back and we'll do the final voting. Let's see. Oh, no one managed to vote before me this time. However, Jimmy Åkesson is very fast at voting here. Of course, he had to be. Let's just make sure I don't forget to do this. And yeah, we're taking the break now. Get your votes in, and then we'll do the final voting. So yeah, be excited for that one if that's the way it is. Great, here on time to vote for King Pasha. All right, we're taking a little bit of a break. Get your votes in, and then we'll be back very soon. So yeah, see you soon again.
In darkness, I can see your face. When you're with me, there's no pain. A vision and you're gone again. And I don't know where you've gone. And you never told me what was wrong. And I know life will carry on, but I forget how to be strong when the sun goes down. 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 And I don't know where you've gone. And you never told me what was wrong. And I know life will carry on, but I forget how to be strong when the sun goes down. 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 And I don't know where you've gone. And you never told me what was wrong. And I know life will carry on, but I forget how to be strong when the sun goes down. Tight around my neck into love. Take my breath.
Alright, we're back. Of course the square... Oh, God. Why is this never working? There we go. There we go. Alright, finally, figured it out. Okay, score whiz, scoreboard, settings, menu. You've all voted. We've got 77 voters for the Moldovan selection here. And basically we're gonna get through this one and then we're gonna end the stream. So this is gonna be the last one. And for the first time ever, we're not having a 3.5 hour long voting stream, basically, which is always, you know, it's 3.5 hours is a very long time. This one's gonna be around 3 hours, I'd assume. Hodgepodge Fun asks me to check if he's voted to make sure I'm there. Well, if you named yourself Hodgepodge Fun, okay, yeah, we're deleting you. Nope, can't see you. Can't see you. I can't see you. You should probably try voting again. You have basically like 1 minute or something. Because then we're gonna get to it. Can't wait all night. There are 77 voters, meaning they have to get 3 to 4 points on average to get 280. What? Okay, nice math, I guess. Encouraging short of 3 hours is I meant my brain can't use. What? My daughter and I are doubling up. That accounts for 1 extra voter who's not in the chat. Ah, are you actually watching with your daughter? That's adorable, honestly. I really like that. Groot found the imposter. Yeah, this time yeah, Groot killed evil Groot. Exactly. Exactly. Basically, if you haven't got your votes in by now, then you're not getting them in because we're gonna check the voting. Final one here. I'm there, my name's okay. Yeah, you can't ask me if your name is there when you don't name yourself what you're named in the chat. Then I won't know. Okay, we're doing the voting. 78 voters. Groot is the first one up. We're zooming in a little bit there. Everything looks good. Yep. First 3 points going in here. Groot, you've got Lana Del Rey voting in Moldova. I've got so many interesting people voting in every voting session. So yeah, of course, I'm always excited. Sorry for not putting the accents on the letters here as well, though, but there were too many of them. Suara Leshi Luna up to a 12-point start. Like, no one is surprised by that, I think. Jimmy Åkesson, let's see where your votes land. Only 6 points to Pasha Parfeni there. We got an 8 for Damn and Down. We got a 10 for Let's Dance. Jimmy, are you okay, mate? Alright. Okay. Alright, we're moving on. Vibel from Estonia. First points going in here. I'm actually going to bump up the speed just a little bit. 8 points to When Love's Real. Duma with 10 and the 12 to Suareleshi Luna. Up into the lead by 4 points. It's Me, Adrian. Next one here. 8 points to Suareleshi Luna. 10 to Duma and the 12 to Red Zone. Up into 4th it goes. Kevin from Canada. Duma blank in this final. Yeah, I think it was probably meme voting from that one. Kevin gives 12 points to Suareleshi Luna. Yeah, we'll see. I think, well, Yummy Mummy is absolutely in it, but I think we'll have a 2-horse race for this one. 12 points to Suareleshi Luna. Am I the only one who know who Jimmy Åkesson is? No, I know, obviously. Everyone in Sweden knows. Maybe not outside of Sweden. Reingan, who's now apparently in Burundi, gives 10 points to Pasha Parfeni and the 12 to Bade Badisor Badita, who's up on 20 points. It's nice to see that all of the songs get points at least, so... I mean, the lower points are kind of widespread among the same 5 songs, I'd say. 12 more points to Suareleshi Luna, has a 22-point lead now. Maybe this won't be an exciting voting. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Alexei from Ukraine. 10 points to Duma and the 12 to Suareleshi Luna. This is like a selection where most people were kind of in agreement of what the best song was. I have a feeling like it's that case anyway. A lot of points at the bottom here from Mango. 10 points to Pasha Parfeni and the 12 to Duma. San Marino. We got 8 points for Red Zone, 10 points to Indestructible down there, and the 12 to Suareleshi Luna. I kind of like... I understand if Yummy Mummy isn't your type of song or whatever, it's not my type of song either, but in this selection, I mean, you gotta vote for it, surely. It's not one of the 3 worst ones. 12 more points to Duma here. 12 more points to Duma. 28-point lead currently for Suareleshi Luna. Curtis Mart, next one up here voting. 8 more points to Pasha. 10 to Bade Badisor Baritso. And 12 to Duma. The top 2 will probably have a big gap to the rest. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling as well. We already have a pretty big gap there. Steve currently voting. And the 12 to Suareleshi Luna. Let's see how many 12s will land on anything that's not the top 2, basically. Aldin from Bosnia-Herzegovina, welcome back. First time I see you voting today, so nice to have you here. And a nice little top 2 there from you as well, I'd say. So far, Bade Badisor Baritsa is on track to get 250 points. You already counted this out. You're up with the calculator ready all the time. I have no idea. 12 points to Duma. Only 16 points in it, actually. No, wait. No, I can't count. 24 points in it. Sorry. Crimson's top 1 from Canada. 12 more points to Duma. Only 20 points separating them now. I did not expect it to be this close. I thought this one was going to run away with it, but it's getting some smaller points here now as well. Indifferent on Pasha. Okay. 12 more points to Duma. Liz from Turkey. Only 4 points to Duma here, so it maybe falls behind a little bit here. If Suareleshi Luna gets the 12 here, which it does. 20 points separating them now again. Short Flute Guy is a legend. Okay, do we know where the 12 goes here then maybe? 8 to Duma, 10 to Yummy Mummy, and the 12 to Suareleshi Luna. Verso, American Eurofan. First few points here, Duma with a 10 and the 12 to Suareleshi Luna. Among Us Sus, next one up here. First 3 points going in there. Have a little bit of a battle for last place as well, it seems. And then 12 points to Suarele Luna. Have you seen Latvia's performance at the Barcelona Eurovision party? When would I have had time to watch that? We've been streaming all the time. Raw Boost Energy versus Irish Peanut Butter. Yes, 12 points to Suarele Luna. I was watching Barcelona pre-party, that's why I was late for voting. Absolutely understandable. Yeah. Hope you had fun though, watching it. 10 points to Yummy Mummy, and the 12 to Suarele Luna. Tricked You from Japan. 10 points to Duma, and 12 points to Suarele Luna. Why are so many people voting for BBB? Oh, well, I mean, it stands out in the selection. I don't really like it, but it stands out in the selection, that's for sure. 10 points to Duma, and the 12 to Suarele Luna. Southern Lights killed it at the party. The singer added a high note at the end and he nailed it. Well, I mean, I didn't expect anything less, honestly. Let's just hope the rest of Europe appreciates the song when May comes around. 10 big points for Indestructible there, and the 12 for Suarele Luna from Jay Sora. Toipa Cat, voter number 28. Still have 50 to go after this. 8 points to Suarele Luna, 10 to Bade Barisor Barito, and 12 to Duma. 12 to Duma. 42 points separating them now. Philip Kirkorov, I'll be back. You forgot the apostrophe, Philip. But still. You should need to learn your contractions. 12 points to Suarele Luna. Bruno from Brazil, back on the Brazilian flag here. No Greenland anymore. 8 points to Sunstroke Project. 10 for BBB, as Yere called it. And 12 for SSL. Can we call it that? Syed from Pakistan. Next one up here. First 3 points going in here. 8 points to Indestructible. 10 for Suarele Luna, and the 12 for Yummy Mame. Niels, Netherlands. I think all of the songs will get 100 points, right? I hope so, at least. We'll see how many points the top 2 will land on at the end there. Another 12 for Pasha Parfeni there. The actual NF results. Will they really be? This looks... Yeah, okay, basically you just added the actual national final results, I think. I think that's how they kind of ended, right? Interesting. Once a teacher, always a teacher. Absolutely. Contractions is my thing, you know. We need to establish that. We need to really, like, imprint it in everyone's head so you know it, you know. It's very useful. Another 12 for Suarele Luna. Beatrix, next one up here. 8 to BBB. 10 to DM, and 12 to SSL. Should just start making abbreviations for everything. DT voting now. All the way from Miracle. And the 12 goes to SSL. Do other people and students at your school appreciate your booty? What kind of question is that? No words, no words. 12 points to Suarele Luna again here. Next one, Addy Star. We're almost halfway through here. 2 more voters before we're halfway through. 8 points to When You Played Cool, up on 100 now. And the 12 to Duma, but it has 80 points to catch up on, which is kind of a lot. Only 1 point to Suarele Luna here. 10 for Red Zone, and 12 to Yummy Mame. And these are the current standings halfway through. Basically, we have a very clear bottom 3 at the moment. Let's Dance 59, When Love's Real 68, and Indestructible 69. I voted for 2 of these, so I'm in the minority, I guess. 99 points for Damn and Down. 2 points behind When You Played Cool on a 101. Then Red Zone, 146 in 5th. Yummy Mummy in 4th, very close to Bade Baritso. 6 points between them, and then, well, basically 134 points up to Duma, and then a further 81 points up to Suarele Luna. So yeah, not the most exciting of votings, but things can change. Penguin, next one up. The 10 goes to Duma, and the 12 goes to Suarele Luna. Groot, would you choose a dinner with Donald Trump or Jimmy Åkesson? Probably Jimmy Åkesson, I'd say. Luca, currently voting here. 10 points to Duma, 12 points to Suarez Luna. Lucario, going to sleep after casting these. Okay, well, hope you're sleeping well right now. We're watching your votes as they drop by here. And it's another 12 for Pasha. Mihailo, next one. First few points going in here. Dam and Down is now on 100. 10 points to Duma and the 12 to Suarez Luna. The A in Duma is pronounced like the A from around. Duma. Around. Duma. Okay. 12 points to Red Zone here from Hugo. Sorry, I missed that. What is the age of your students? 14 to 16. Prefer teaching teenagers or younger ones? Teenagers for sure. Red Zone with a 12 there. I'd like to teach a little bit older. But this was the job that I got, basically. Natalia Gordienko's 12 points to Suarez Luna. Ricardo I Aruba I Corazao. Alright. First few points going in there. 8 points to Sunstroke Project, 10 to BBB and T, 12 to SSL. Alright, next one up, Cecilia. Some points for the bottom songs there. 8 to BBB, 10 to DM and 12 to SSL. Yeah, there's a clear top 3 at the moment. Well, Yummy Mummy is absolutely in it as well, but yeah. Epic Flute Guy. I think we know where these 12s will land, I guess. It's the same top 3 as the previous voter. E from Ecuador. Next one up. Let's Dance getting 6 points there. Puts it some closer. Indestructible closing in on 100. And the 12 for Suarez Luna. Nebur from Portugal. First points going in here. 8 points to BBB. 10 to Duma and 12 to Suarez Luna. Alright. Well, I mean, this is over, isn't it? Should we... Adri currently voting. I think we can probably like speed it up a little bit more. We have another 12 for Suarez Luna here. Alipan Sunstroke Victim. Okay. 10 to Sunstroke or Pasha, 12 to Duma. Yere, Epic Sax Guy Stan. Okay, we'll see if Yummy Mummy gets some big points here. It does. Closes in a little bit on 3rd place here. Ikke Hyftgold, you're back, of course. Lovely to have you in, as always, except for when the voting is on the German selection. 12 more points for Pasha. He's running away with it. Probably not going to get to 1,000 points, though, but let's see how many he gets. 12 more there from Diodato. Kim Jong-un from North Korea. 안녕하세요. Kim Jong-un-shi. 12 points to Bade Barisor Barizo. Nothing for Duma there from Mr. Kim. Lana Del Rey, 10 points to Duma and 12 points to Suarez Luna. Hair Cray Silent NK Zay. What? Yeah. You just gotta mess up the names so much, right? Yuyu, half Moldovan. Really? Are you half Moldovan? What did you think of your own, or well, your half of your selection then? 12 for Suarez Luna. Aaron Judge. Let's Dance closing in on 100 points as well, so I think everyone will get there. 12 for Suarez Luna. Sasha from Germany. 17 voters to go. 8 for Duma, 10 to BBB, and 12 to SSL. Yeah, 2019 Belarusian jury. Oh, here we go. Yeah, okay, Suarez Luna managed to get a 10 and Duma a 12. That's no real Belarusian 2019 jury. Mika Woot Goal from Congo. Interesting. 12 points for Pasha again. Blaine and Glitter. Nice reference to our previous winner here. And another 12 for Suarez Luna. Almost 700 points now. 13 voters to go. I mean, it's over, but still. Yummy Mummy moves up into 3rd place now. Another 12 for Pasha. Sintra from Portugal. I just realized every song has got 100 points now. Let's Dance managed to get it. 12 more for Suarez Luna. Theo from Greece. 12 more for Pasha. I mean, Pasha Parfeni is getting 12s every single time. This PowerPoint presentation of a recap. Skullface. Yep. 12 points to Pasha though. Still sore about a festa, but also still loving Mim. 12 points to When Love's Real. That's an interesting one. Moves it up into 9th there. Polina from Israel. 8 voters to go. And another 12 for Pasha Parfeni. Epic Violin Guy, formerly of Sunstroke Project. Let's see. He gives only 2 points to his old buddies. He prefers Pasha. Like most. Andy Neausch. 12 points to Duma. Still, it's almost 200 points behind, so... SP's Weird Obsession with Moms? What? SP's? Oh, Sunstroke Project, I just realized. Ah, God, I'm stupid. Felix from Sweden. Swarale Shiluna almost on 800 now. It's breaking that right now, as we speak. Valespir, mistake, 10 points were not for Ike B. What? Okay. 12 more for Swarale Shiluna. 2 voters to go. Okay from Argentina, the first of those. I have a swap for 3rd place again here at the end. 12 points to Red Zone. Nothing for Swarale Shiluna there. And Cosmic Summers, the final one again. I feel like you're always at the end, right? And 12 to Dam and Down there. Moves it up into 7th on the final voter. And these are the final results. These are the final results. What's going on in the chat now? I see something... Yeah, Gamer Girl, you, What? Yeah, I mean, I think you have a good idea here, who was it? K? Groot might want to get a mod or two for the streams if people keep being inappropriate. Yeah, I have a feeling like I shouldn't need a mod because my community is way too chill for that, but, Huh? Alright, well... we'll see if we need a mod in the future, but yeah, we'll keep it as it is right now. Basically, the results. Victor Gulick in last place, Let's Dance, 119 points. 10 points ahead of that, When Love's Real. A song that I voted for. I thought it was pretty good, but yeah. 171 points, Indestructible in 8th place there, 2 points behind Dam and Down, 173. And then 6th place, Why You Played Cool, 179. Very clear divide between the bottom 5 and the top 5. As I said before we started voting, not to toot my own horn here or anything, but I kind of predicted this. Maybe a lot of people did. Red Zone finished in 5th, 330 points. Yummy Mummy in 4th, 395. Bade Badisor Barizo finished in 3rd with 403 points. 231 points behind Duma, which was 2nd, 634. And then Pasha Parfeni with Swarale Shiluna, as I think kind of expected, won this one by 187 points, right? So let's save that image too. We're gonna save that voting. Basically, from tonight's result, we got 2 actual Eurovision representatives winning our selections, and 2 that didn't. So nice even little divide there. Here is the full score sheet. I think Swarale Shiluna got points from everyone except this one. Okay, here at the end. Just decided, nah, you know what? I don't fancy that one. Still, well, everyone else basically just voted for it, so. But Puri here only gave it 1 point, so Puri and OK can make a little bit of a club there. Just massive amount of 12s for Swarale Shiluna, as you can see. So yeah. I don't really think these votes are anything like that exciting to just kind of sit here and analyze. We'll just come to the realization that Swarale Shiluna won this by an absolute landslide. Not as big of a landslide as Aya, of course, from Supernova, but still, you know. And those were the 4 voting sessions. So we have 4 more songs confirmed for our selections. Basically, we got Fiori su Marte from San Marino, we got Gladiator from Poland, we have Blood and Glitter from Germany, and we have Swarale Shiluna from Moldova. Are we happy with those 4? Or are you really pissed and upset about the songs that we picked? Let me know. We got 4 more national finals. We only have 4 more. We've done 5 of these streams already. And I mean, they're long, but there's tons of fun. At least I think so. I'm gonna close this one down, and I'm gonna just move my webcam here for the final few minutes of the stream. I understand if some people have decided to leave the stream, go to sleep. Maybe it's almost midnight here, but yeah, today was a good day. I have no idea. Says there's a lot of people talking about basically some inappropriate behavior in the chat, but yeah, I think we'll just try and ignore it. I'd say maybe I need to fix myself a moderator for the future, but yeah. I can't get through these this chat at the moment. Still, thank you for coming out. We got 4 new songs. We have 4 more to get through. We have the selections from Iceland, Portugal, Sweden, and Serbia. Right, those 4 in the next stream. It's not going to be tomorrow. I can already tell you that. It's not going to be tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll do. Maybe I will stream. I haven't really decided yet. But in the next week we're gonna do the final one. And then of course we need to do like the semis and the final for the selection that we put together, which will happen in the next week too. I think like it just makes sense to have everything going on next week. But yeah, who won in San Marino? Fiore su Marte won, and it was actually pretty close for a while. In second came the I don't remember what it's called, but the song that performed last in the San Marino selection. I think they're called Ex Giovi or something like that, the group. And I think third was Tromba and fourth was 2323, and they were pretty close, like the top 4. Or Fiore su Marte was a bit ahead, but yeah. The last stream will be really exciting. Yeah, there are a lot of good selections in there. We'll see if we'll get like if Luke Black and Loreen and Mimicat and Dilia will be the winners. We'll see how many of those align with what we choose. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. 4 good selections, 3 really good selections. I think Iceland is a bit but oh yeah, maybe we should decide now as well. Should we just do, I guess we're going for the English versions in the Icelandic one, like the ones that they performed in the final. We're not including the Icelandic versions, except for OK, of course, which was in Icelandic in the final, right? We're just gonna go for the final selection, I'd say. And the other ones, I don't think there are any issues with those. So that one will happen next week. I will announce it when I know, like if it will be on Monday or on Tuesday. We'll go for that. We'll see if I stream tomorrow. I'm kind of hoping to, and we'll see what the stream will be all about. Maybe it'll just be something random. Maybe I'll be playing some Sporkle maybe, or maybe I'll be playing some game. I don't know. Like I'm just kind of trying out streaming and see what kind of works. I mean, we all have Eurovision in common, so maybe we'll stick to Eurovision related content overall, but maybe at some point I just feel like I just want to chat, and maybe at some point maybe I feel like I want to like play some game on the computer, and I'll just chat while playing or something like that. We'll see where this lands, but for now it's been a lot of fun streaming, and I want to stream tomorrow as well, so let's hope that I will. I won't announce anything about it though, I think. So yeah, have a good one. 3 hours of streaming here. It's been fun. We've got 4 new songs. We need 4 more, which we'll get next week. And then, yeah, hope to see you soon again. Have a good one until then. And, yeah, basically, terribly sorry. Basically, have a good night. Bye-bye.
side.